Howdy, Banger Pals. Blaine Smith welcoming you to another Metal Monthly, Bangers Monthly look at what's coming out in metal releases. If it's your first time joining us, hi, thanks for coming. I'm Blaine. What I do is every month I find you 5 great underground metal albums coming out that you probably haven't heard of. It's is my passion. I don't know. This is what I do. I also have a list of some of the big or noteworthy releases coming out, so you get a bit of a calendar. If MTV doesn't exist anymore, I'll just do it all. I'll put it all on my back. Metal Monthly. May 1st, you've got Sevendust releasing One on Napalm. You've got Venom releasing Into Oblivion on Noise/BMG. May 8th, Darkthrone are back with Prehistoric Metal on Peaceville. Frozen Soul are releasing No Place of Warmth on Century Media. And Panopticon are releasing, oh god, I don't know, man, that's a lot of, on Bind Rune. May 15th, Artillery are releasing the Made in Hell EP on Mighty. Jungle Rot is releasing Cruel Face of War on Unique Leader. May 22nd, you've got Armored Saint with Emotion. Factory Reset on Metal Blade. You've got Dimmu Borgir, keyword. Grand Serpent Rising on Nuclear Blast. Elder are releasing Through Zero on Blues Funeral. May 29th, the King of Canada, Devin Townsend, is releasing The Moth on Inside Out. And Sparta, nice little high school flashback for you, are releasing Cut a Silhouette on Equal Vision. So that's the calendar. That's done. Let's get on to the 5 releases I'm jazzed to talk to you about. Up first, we've got Tyrannus releasing Mournhold on True Cult Records, coming out May 15th. This is a UK-based variety of blackened genres, cover by Hagiophobic. Nepotism alert, as always. Friend of the show, Tyrannus, on Friend of the Show, True Cult Records, is back. This time around, things have been pushed a little more to the extreme. Whoa, extreme. I hate that word. More extreme than a Tony Hawk Subway commercial, dude. Why does that guy need money so bad? Why is he still doing Subway commercials? The album is harsher, faster, and more aggressive than Unslayable, which to me are all synonyms for better. It's not a straight black metal record, but it's black metal at its core, and other elements are sort of mixed in with the black metal more than the blackening of other genres. It's also blurring the line between first and second wave a bit more than the last record. On the opposite end, we also have the record close out with a post-punky black metal track, and thankfully, people are starting to understand what parts of post should go with black metal. I'm not gonna do a Death Heaven rant. Instead of flashbang bright guitar tone, we have the depressed, washed out elements of the two blending together. Can you believe that works? More bands, please make this kind of post-punk black metal fusion and not the other kind. Why is that the popular kind? Up next, we've got Deathstorm, Cascophonies on Dying Victims Productions, coming out to May 22nd.
Torture and pain are hidden deep inside my hiding hole. You bastard hider, without you even knowing the masculinity I wear. Spin the wheel, in the head, knock and follow, with the flame. Mine I will, put the strength, calculation, follow the girl.
These guys are Austrian thrash. We've got a cover by Bull Metal Art that looks the way the album's titled. So, Austria is not Germany, but besides Austria and Germany, no one really cares about the distinction, and apparently neither does their thrash, because if you like German-style thrash, it turns out you like Austrian thrash too. It's got all the hallmarks we love from Austrian thrash. The band sounds like it's just on the right side of a near collapse. The instruments are fast and frantic with wild guitar solos ripping left and right. Vocally, they sound like they've had a gosh darn enough of my Austria-Germany jokes and are about to lose it on my ass, which makes this a perfectly titled record because, yes, you're correct, this does sound like a series of cacophonies. Cascophonies, if you will. And then there's where they got the name. Oh, dang, there's a thrash record. Is he gonna hit all the 5 genres? Only one way to find out. Next record is Consecration, Exanimis, Nuclear Winter Records, May 29th. These guys are UK-based Death Doom, and there's a Death Doom record in Metal Monthly, so let's check the Death Doom in Metal Monthly flowchart. Is there a Death Doom record in Metal Monthly? Yes or no? Yes? Does it sound like Hooded Menace? Yes or no? If you answered no, go back to the start and read it like, is there a Death Doom record in Metal Monthly? Yes, it sounds like Hooded Menace, particularly early Hooded Menace, which is great news for me because that's not really what Hooded Menace sounds like anymore. Vocalist Daniel Ballins does a really good job of having that like nice slimy reverb going on throughout. It's accurate, but it's I didn't mean it. Well, the record is 90% slow to very slow death metal styling. They do mix in some great doom tones that sounds similar to something you'd find on a Bell Witch record. So we've got some pretty nice comparisons going on here, especially from me. That also helps it stand out a bit to not just be old Hooded Menace bootleg, though I wouldn't complain if it was. And while not exactly prolific, this band has been around since 2010, but this is my first time catching them, so got a small back catalog to check out. But I also have another record to check out before I do that. Restless Spirit are here with Restless Spirit, Magnetic Eye Records, May 8th. Oh my god, and we also have a Doom record. That means we're gonna hit all 5 genres this month because this is Long Island Stoner Sludge, which might surprise you as I don't feature a lot of that style. What might surprise you more is that I'd say the best reference for this album is Once More Around the Sun era Mastodon. But hey, like I always say, I like all music genres. It just has to be good. That's a lot harder to do in some genres, but still, if it's good, I'm just going to like it, and this is quite good. My biggest problem with this genre is that it usually sounds like the guys are just kind of lazy. Stoners? Lazy? First time hearing of it, I know. But not these boys. Every song is just bursting with energy and speed. No slow jams on here to upset old cranky Blaine. It just, I don't know, feels like they care more than a lot of bands in the genre do. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They're just more passionate about making wheels than all those other chumps making wheels. And hey, if you want 5 more records from me, every month we upload a tip sheet from me, as well as tip sheets from other Banger staff, as well as a variety of other bonus content on the Patreon. You toss us a couple bucks over there, I give you 5 records instead of a awkwardly inserted ad for a meal plan subscription. Make your own food. Thus we come to our palate cleanse of the show. It's Brand, Brånd. There's a circle above the A. Tag and Nacht, there's more hats on the letters. Avant Records, there's an exclamation point. That I can read. May 29th. So this is Austrian something. What the hell is this? This is why I do my Sunday shows, to find wacky stuff like this that would have fallen through the cracks for me. If you don't know, I research this show every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, twitch.tv/metalcomedy. We look at every album coming out 1 month in the future. I shotgun beers. I get drunk. I say some offside jokes. It's a good time. Come hang out. But before you do that, check this record out. So at first glance, this would just be some quality Austrian rock. Look, Austrians are back again. 2 Austrian records in 1 month. Maybe Austria is the new Germany. But once you lift up the rock, you'll find that there's a lot of grubs hiding under this one. We've got horns popping in, like the horns, not horns, but sparingly enough that you'll forget about them and they'll jump scare you in the middle of the record. Then some black metal gets in the mix and corrupts everything, turning it evil. We've got a little current Doom Throne era Dark Throne vibes to it. This is a rock record in the way Doki Doki Literature Club is a light-hearted dating sim, which is really great because what can happen with rock and heavy metal records is there are great tracks on there and you just wind up pumped to listen to a couple of tracks and album experience really isn't there. This rewards listening to the whole thing even if you can pluck out a track and just have it sound awesome on its own. And apparently this project's been active for over 10 years, and this is the first full length. I guess he wanted to get it super right, and boy howdy he did. Let's just hope it's not another 10 years for a follow-up. And it won't be another 10 years for a follow-up for me, because you'll see more videos from me this month, as well as Metal Monthly every month, because that's been the show. What records are you excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and please check out these ones and let me know what you thought. Did I nail it? Did I find the good 5 great underground finds? Let me know. See you on the next one. I'm off to London, like now. Bye.